It's Friday night. I lied. It's Saturday night. My nights are a little confused. Saturday night, and I just thought we'd do something a little different. We'll be testing out some other games, or going to some other games as well as the night goes, but this is where we're going to kind of get things started, so we'll start with this and go from there. So give me 1 second as I just get everything on my screen. It does take me a second, because this does require a little bit different setup, so just bear with me while I get it moved over, I guess you could say. Alright. So it does require me to change the way my layout is just a touch, so I can see everything. So just bear with me 1 second here. Okay, I think I got everything. Alright, I think we got it all up and running. With that being said, let's get to the game. And let's make sure it kicks over, looking like it's getting picked up. Continue our campaign. Alright. And again, welcome everybody. If you're new, well, glad to have you here. This is a totally different game than what we've played. We only played this game a couple times here and there. And we've been playing a couple different games, so I thought tonight would be something different. Throwing it out there, see how it goes for the first little bit. And then we'll get over to Balloons and Marvel's Contest of Champions. Pretty well like normal, but in the meantime, trying a little something different out. So hopefully you enjoy, have some fun with it, and we'll go from there. So, and my poor army has been decimated, but that's okay. We're in a pretty good spot. So the goal of this game is to conquer, obviously, as you can see, basically what used to be Europe, along with part of a couple other areas. There's Russia. I guess we get tie into Asia and stuff, but yeah. So we'll have some fun, see what we can get done. And again, welcome everybody if you're new. Thanks for coming in and hanging out. We are the Polish army, so we are Poland. Polish army going here. We've made pretty good gains up into the northern area. And to bring you up to speed if you're new, I will tell you this. I am not liked by the Pope currently. If we go to diplomacy, well, that's bad news as well. I've got the Holy Roman Empire, aka the Germans, Milan, Egypt, Denmark, and Hungary all wanting to kick my ass. So, I don't really have any friends inside the game. Did you miss me? Of course. What's up? Good to see you there, Flounder. Oh, I see one thing that's wrong with my setup. Give me 1 second here while I fix this. I gotta shorten that up to right there. Okay, perfect. And we're back. We're back in the game. Okay. So anyway, as I was saying, I have no friends and I got a lot of enemies. So we'll see how this goes. What's up, Flounder? What's up, Bernardo? I don't have any friends. That's pretty accurate as well anyway. So, okay, so we've got them under siege. I've got an assassin down here. What do we got here? Rebel army. Makes me a little nervous, but nothing real bad. So we'll just kind of see how this plays out. Wait a minute, is that our... No, we've already got at least one port, so that's good. So we've got a port. We've got a couple different little cities that have popped up. They're holding their own here, so we'll see how this goes. So again, this is a system where basically World of Empires, or what was that, Age of Empires, you grow your cities, you grow your castles, you grow your territories, but at the same time have to continue moving forward. So and I'm low on money. Down here on the bottom right, you can see I'm a little on the low side of the money. So that is not good news. That's not good news. But we're gonna hang in here. Okay. I don't want to do this, but I'm really tempted. I'm really tempted to go ahead and just end my turn so I can see where we're at. It's been a few since I've played, so I don't remember. I know I've got an army on the march. Okay, no, they've got an army on the march. We've got a pretty good army held up here, and looks like we're training a couple more. We've got decent bows. We're in a pretty good spot. We're in a pretty good spot, so we're going to continue to hold. And again, welcome everybody if you're new. Thanks for coming in and hanging out. I'll try to watch the chat best I can. This game's a little easier for me to watch the chat. I don't have anything that makes me force my eyes. Like some of the other games I played, this I can kind of look over, check, and then move back and forth. So, again, welcome. Okay, I'm a little worried about down here. Okay, wait a minute. Okay, we're closing in here. We got 2 armies closing. Okay. Let's see what happens. We're going to end our turn, see where it goes. Spacebar is going to speed this up for us. Here comes Egypt bringing an army out. I don't think I've got anything to worry about the Egypt. I am not new, therefore not welcome. You're always welcome. Hospitaller Knights, blah, blah, blah. Okay, we got some extra change. Let's go ahead and establish that. Ooh! So we had a spy in one of our properties. We've killed that spy. That is a plus. Okay. In that same area, somebody, of course, burned part of our fairgrounds. Why wouldn't they? Why wouldn't they? Okay, we're in a pretty good spot still. Again, welcome everybody. Hope you're new, having fun, having a good time. And again, we are playing Medieval Total War 2. And as you can see, we are overall the #1 country. Military, we're #2 though. I don't like that. And by the way, we've got a crusade against us. So, and you're always welcome, Bernardo. Great, we lost a priest. Got some good stuff going though on our builds. Got more soldiers. None of this stuff bodes well. There's another enemy now. Now the Pope, the Papal States are enemies as well. Why not? Add to the list, baby. Add to the list of those wanting to crush me. We now have 3 rebel armies around us. And it looks like Hungary is sending a unit out to create problems here. And you know what? We're just going to stop this before it becomes a thing. Alright, so you guys are going to get to see your first battle here.
Moving to engage. The enemy lies defeated.
They got 61 crossbowmen. We'll see how this goes for them. 61 crossbows. I don't really have anybody to just run them over, but we'll be close. To the battlefield. To the battlefield. And again, welcome everybody. Thanks for coming in, hanging out. Greatly appreciate it. All right.
Judging by the smell alone, our foes are almost dead. Await my orders.
Matter of fact, we're just gonna. We're sending all the horses in. We're gonna speed this up just a touch because I don't think there's any sense to really roll this out long. And then you see our horses. So when that arrow pops up down here, that means they're starting to fire. There's 61 to start. Let's see how this goes for them. There's the first set of spears. 61 is now 51. They killed 3 of ours. Down to 45, 44, 42, 41, 38, 33. We've lost 3 people.
Only half the enemy force remains.
They went from 61 to 28. They're getting waylaid. They're down to 25. They're on the run. Dulce? Pattinson, welcome from the short videos. Thanks for coming in and watching. They're down to 25. Let's go. Get on your horses. Get on your horses. Let's go. Ooh, ooh. Sometimes it's fun to zoom in just because you can watch the spears. That is a bunch of arrows going right there. These guys are on the run. They're down to 25. 25 no more. There's 24, 23.
The enemy army runs. We must pursue and hunt.
Alright, so we lost another guy, down to 36. Our troops started with 40, so we've lost 4, and they have lost... they started with, what, 61? And they're down to 14. We just got their enemy. We just got their general. And we're going to go ahead and let him get out of here.
This is a clear victory.
That's a big one.
Only men of great virtue and valor.
It's a big one. Anytime we can walk away without really losing anybody. We lost 4, they lost 50. We lost 4, they lost 50.
The enemy lies defeated. We are victors.
We're going to go back to our castle here. Don't want to leave it. If you leave the castle open, somebody can literally just walk right in, take your castle, and you'd be done. Obviously, we don't want that, so we're gonna hustle back to the castle. So here is something that I will tell you guys for those of you that are watching. As you'll see, this guy has a very small banner. The banner is the same size as every banner. But so, for example, see my banner? It's half white, half gray. The amount of gray tells me how big and how strong that army is. As you can see here, his army has got to be fairly small. There's not a whole lot here. You'll see that the tips are colored a different yellow, meaning that he's got a very small army. More than likely, probably more of a distraction than anything. So we want to go after their town, so we're going to go ahead and do that.
Honor and courage, soldier.
We're going to go to a siege.
To war.
Orders, my king. Forward. Yes, Lord. Confronting the enemy.
An honor to serve, my lord.
And we're okay with that. I'm not too thrilled. I really wanted my
lord.
catapult to get there at the same time, but that's alright. There's really not much here defending this town. So once we get there, it should be pretty easy to take over. Let's get us some archers for our walls. Because for me, that has always been a key. Having good archers takes care of so much when it comes to protecting our cities. Now if we can get some of our trade going. I don't know why my trade is so low. Probably because everybody hates me. I doubt I have any trade relations, but and we are also on a low tax rate. Okay. Start building this up little by little. Getting into a spot where I can get some money off these big towns. I need the money. And again, we've got some rebel armies around us here. Nothing crazy that's threatening any of our towns, any of our cities. Alright, so we've got 2 German armies coming in. So we do need to be mindful of that. My guess is one's going to go landing here, and the other one may be going up for Manenberg. Magic? Whatever. Heading that way. Probably because everybody hates me, says Slot. Yes, that's probably the realistic reason on why it is what it is. Okay, so how many archers do I have? 1 peasant, 2 peasant, 1 archbag. There's another crossbow militia, 2 of those. So we're in a pretty good spot. We'll get... That should really help us out there. With that, I think I can hold the army. I think I'm going to be pretty safe to hold that.
My target.
That seems awfully dangerous.
That's all I need.
Okay, let's go get him ranked up. Assassin doing assassin work. That's probably why you have no friends, too. Yeah, it's probably pretty accurate, Bernardo. Pretty accurate. So me and Hungary are now abysmal. Our friendship is no more. We knew this. We knew it was bad.
Yes, Lord.
Okay, let's see where we're at with this.
Marching to
8
battle.
more rounds until the
Lord.
siege ends. So after 8 rounds, they have to come out after us, or they have to give up the castle. So in 8 rounds, they'll come busting out of the castle,
Siege is ongoing.
looking, trying to get a hold of us. Okay, where did the Denmark... There was somebody here. Well, there was an army right there. Where did it go? I'm a little concerned that an army just kind of came up missing. That makes me a little nervous. That makes me a little nervous. We've got an army that just randomly came up missing. Okay. Not a fan of an army just randomly missing. Okay, let's get us some solid ground troops. We've got our siege started. We know what we got going on here.
Whose time is up? As you wish.
Let's go ahead and kill off what we can. So we got 2 Egyptian towns here ahead of us. We're going to try to reload our army from down here. Alright, let's go. Well, let's see what happens. Let's see if I'm right. I'm going to assume that these guys come... Okay, we blockade a port. That's annoying, but that's okay. We're going to let that set for a minute. I don't want to spend that much gold. Another hungry assassin murdered. Always being up in our stuff, trying to cause problems. And we got another town ready to upgrade, so we're going to need a little bit more gold. We need a little bit more gold, and we'll upgrade this town. That'll help us out. Another priest dies. Great. Looks like we got a new princess. We repaired. We got militia. Some more fairgrounds. And a bunch of more troops. Bunch of troops. Which is great, because we're like in like 7 wars. Again, we have got war all around us. Again, when we go to our diplomacy, enemies, we got Holy Roman Empire, we got Milan, we got Egypt, we got Denmark, we got Hungary, now we got the Papal States, and, of course, the rebels. We have no allies. Do we have an ally? We may have an ally. We have one ally. What is it? 2, 4, 6. 6 real enemies, one ally. You go look at everybody else. Almost everybody else has more allies than enemies. Then there's us. It's ridiculous. Ridiculous.
Yes. Well, march.
Alright.
Combining troops.
See what we can do here. I mean, as much as I want to buy some extra troops, there really is no need.
God be with us, men. We march to battle.
All right, we're going to see what happens here. He's got 110 men, so he's got, of course, the general's armies, some shieldmen, our spears, and one set of ballista. If we get through the gate,
Take courage, men.
this should be an easy city to sack. If we get through the gate, that's going to be the only problem. Can our catapult get the job done? It should be able to. It should be able to, but
Units, await my order.
anything is possible. We just got to get through that gate right there.
Move out. Attack.
Okay, let's back up. You just back it up a little bit, catapult. Come on. Back it up. We're getting smoked by this tower. We lost three guys, really for no reason. Look at them. I put them way too close. Nobody to blame but myself as the leader. Okay. So here's an interesting deal. As you can see, if a tower doesn't have a flag on it, it's not an active tower. So these two front towers don't have flags anymore, so they won't shoot at me anymore. I could take my army and stand it right in front of that tower, and nothing's going to happen. However, the moment they move troops in front of that tower, those towers would become active. And once they become active, they can start firing arrows upon my army, and that would be bad news. So in this moment, all I want to do is have my catapult bust down that door. Okay, we got 7% damage. Okay. That's a good hit. There's 14%. I hear the second one flying. We're at 20. All right, we're in a hurry and wait mode right now. It's a hurry and wait situation. 27. Catapults are dialing in, baby. The catapults are dialing in. There's 34. So if you're watching, you got questions, now's a great time because literally we're sitting here waiting for the catapults to do their job. There's 40%. 60% to go. And again, we're playing Medieval Total War. And we are in battle. Simply looking to take over a new territory. Okay, I'm going to try something here. Not my general. Let's just send these guys up. Alright, the gate's at 54%. $60. 67. Okay, they got spearmen up on the wall. That's what's... So you'll see these towers are active. It's because they've got spearmen up on the wall. Spearmen on the wall, horses, and then their catapult unit all the way in the back. Spearmen are on the wall. We need 20% damage on that gate. 87, 94. 6 more. Next catapult should land and do the job. Alright, we're going to start moving troops in that general direction.
Our enemy's gates are down.
Yeah, I was going to say, their spearmen are going to start moving real quick. They do not want to be stuck on these walls when we get in here. Question is can I beat them?
The Lord is with us today. We have captured the enemy's walls.
Quit! Disable skirmish. Go, 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 go. Skirmish mode means that my horses are going to run anytime somebody gets near them. And while that's great in a situation most of the time, it's not going to work for what I want right now. I'm going to lose some horses. Alright, so we're starting to pick them off little by little. They get them away from their tower, the tower goes away, and that is a huge benefit. If they don't have those towers, it's a lot less like what I would call basically guaranteed deaths. Alright, now we got them in a pretty good spot. We've got bows shooting from the back. We've got foot soldiers on the front. And typically your swords are going to outdo your spearmen. So as we can see, we've got some spear guys there as well. We got 65 spearmen. But the big thing is we got 50 knights. Along with plenty of bows thrown in some support here. And you can see they're down to 47. We've lost one knight. We've lost one spearman. Okay, they're going to start to run. There they are. They're running. No, 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 no. Don't chase. Don't chase. Don't chase. Don't chase. The reason I don't want my troops chasing is it's just going to lead them into a death situation. I want to be able to spread some things out here. And I want to be able to basically freeze my opponent into making a terrible decision one way or the other. But to do that, I'm going to need all my troops. I need all my troops to really force them to make some bad decisions. So that's what we're doing right now is we're moving up our troops. And you know what? Let's get a little crazy. Let's take our time. Let's bring this catapult in. And we're going to launch some catapult arrows into their big units. Alright, so we've got ourselves in a pretty good spot. We've got ourselves in a pretty good spot here. Here comes our catapult. Let's go ahead and bring our general up. Along with our additional archers. So our archers are going to take their walls. We'll use that advantage to us. Alright, time to make some room, boys. Gotta make some room. Alright, we're bringing in the big boy. And by the big boy, I mean we're just bringing in the catapults. Nothing really that crazy or big, but the catapult is going to be able to play a little bit of an advantage here. Because I'm going to use it to absolutely shoot down that entire alleyway and try to start picking off some of their bigger units. So that's my game plan here. The game plan is to use the catapult to inflict some damage. So let's see how it does. Let's go take a look at that catapult unit. We'll zoom in on them. They're loading up. Excuse me. All right. There was 32 to start. That shot looks like it went way over. I don't think that shot's gonna land. Oh, we killed one. We got one. I have no idea how that hit. That looked like it was a terrible shot. Okay. They're thinking about their plan. They're readjusting. And we're gonna fire again. All right, start winding it up, boys. So we can hit the general. $31, $30, $21, and okay, we got a couple of them. Rodrigo says that bothers me. The AI has no clue how to react at such play. It's as simple as getting out of the way. You're not wrong, except the problem is I've kind of got them squared off where there's really no way to go. I would say if this was a real war, they would probably already lay down their swords and just simply say, "Hey, we're done." We got through the front gate. We got past their towers, and at this point, they really don't have anything. They don't have the right troops to counterbalance us. If they come running, my crossbowmen and all my mounted archers are going to riddle them full of arrows. If they try to charge with cavalry, I'm going to move my spears up front, and I would meet them with a bunch of spear units. That's going to really slow down their cavalry run. So at the end of the day, I don't think in a real scenario there's really anywhere for this army to go. You're stuck with inside a bunch of city walls, and if I really wanted to be really rough on them, I'd send my other horse archers down the sides, and I would surround them by horse archers and just start pelting them with arrows. Again, at this point, I'm just kind of having fun letting my catapult just pick them off here, because again, they have nothing to do inside this game. If you don't maintain that center square, you lose your town. So they're doing what is best by trying to protect that center square where their home base is. But at the end of the day, the reality of it is they're just screwed. Inside a real war situation, I'd say they would probably just throw down their spears, throw down their swords, and say, "Hey, don't kill us." That's just me guessing. I don't know. Maybe back then they just, went for it. But there's not enough of them to even make it through. I mean, you're talking at this point, they had 21 spearmen when they started. I don't think they would get through my, 1737. So there's 40, 54. So 54 archers plus another 60. So 104 archers, plus mounted archers of another 40. 37, that's 77. Another 40 basically, so it's what, 77? 106 plus 27. So what's that, 136? No. 135 or whatever. I mean, that is a ton of arrows coming down from the sky if they ever decided to make a move. You're playing like intended. No critics. Sorry if I sounded pedant. Brian, what's up? Thanks for liking the stream. But I think it's no big deal for the AI to move 3 squares to the side. I think at the end of the day, they're trying. I mean, if you look, you can see the spearmen have now spread out. They've spread themselves out, trying to avoid it. But I would also say those spears are probably coming pretty quick. And from that range, I doubt you have a whole lot of time to just move to the side. But I don't disagree. Believe me, there's been many times I've won wars, and I've won some of these battles, and I go, man, I feel bad for those guys. But at the same time, it's kind of like, what else do they do? You know? It's kind of like, what do they do? They're stuck. There's no good way out. Played Rome 1 Total War, cheesed all the way after unlocking the... I don't know what that one is. The Arcane? I don't know. I played Rome, but I didn't play all of it. And right now I'm picking apart their bodyguard with our catapult. But don't get me wrong, I don't disagree. The AI is often just stuck with terrible decisions to be made. But I do kind of come to the terms with the fact that I don't think they really had anything else they can do, right? Like, what else could you do in a situation like this? Come running, I'm going to light you up with arrows. Stay back, I'm going to pick you off. Bring in your spears, I'm going to use my swords to destroy you. Like, lay down your swords, just surrender. But, oh. Saw a couple horses catch on fire. So we know we got a couple of them. Brian is coming in smashing the like button. Thank you, Brian. Appreciate it. Corey P. joining from the short videos. Corey, welcome, bud. And again, welcome everybody else. If you're watching, right now is a great time to ask questions. Try to figure out what's going on if you've never played. This is Medieval Total War 2, and I am in the middle of sacking a giant city. Unfortunately, they left it fairly unguarded. They only had about 3 sets of troops in here, and at this point, we are literally just picking them off. And the reason I'm picking them off is because I don't want to lose as many troops as possible. Kind of pointless for me to just run my troops in, as I was explaining to somebody over on YouTube, and we were discussing really. You know, what would really happen in the real world? I think they would probably just lay down their weapons and start surrendering at this point. They have no good answers for what I have. I believe they would have tried to hold their city, but after the gates were busted, and we get past the towers, we've taken over their towers. At this point, they really have nothing. They're just kind of stuck in no man's land. So, at this point, we're just letting our catapult pick them apart. As you can see, the bodyguard, aka the general of their army, down to 12. And that's going to hit another chunk here. I think that's going to take them to 10. Now, they do have a ballista themselves. Now, you could argue they could move their ballista up and start firing back. If they do that, I can easily split off. And you'll see, I've already started. I've got horses to the left. I've got horses to the right. And I've protected most of my troops by moving them over here behind the buildings. So at worst, they're going to hit my own catapult. But right now, we're just going at it. Arcani was a stealth flanking infantry with a shit ton of damage. No idea if it was historical. Total think it's not historical. Got it. Totally understand. I didn't really play the Rome one. I did a little bit, mainly because I think if I remember right, on Rome Total War, you could get the elephants, and I thought that was cool. The elephant unit that could run around and just, like, trample everything. Super hard to get in this one. It is available, but basically you have to be out in the mountain regions at the right time, and then you can run into it and purchase it. But super, super rare. And I forget, in one of the other ones, I want to say it's the North American one, or the Napoleon. One of the two. Or maybe it's... Oh, now I'm going to have to remember. Either way, in another one of them, you can also hijack... I forget what ship it was. It's not the Black Pearl. As much as I wish it was the Black Pearl, that would be totally awesome. It was some big ship. Maybe it was the Black Pearl. I don't remember. Anyway, you could hijack a big ship, and it was massive. Like 50 cannons. And once you got it, man. Flammable pigs all the way against elephants. I don't think they have that in this one. Alright, we've got their bodyguard down to 6 now. Down to 5. 5 spears. 5 bodyguard. We're setting up to finish this route. There's not much hope for them at this point. Down to 4. I would love nothing more than to pick off their general with a catapult. Alright guys, I'm going to speed this up a little bit. Nobody's really asking questions, so I'm going to speed it up. Because at this point, this is just going to be a little bit of repetitive stuff. Oh crap. They fired back. Okay, that changes it a little bit. The fact that they decided to scoot up and shoot does change this a little bit. Roleplay the Portuguese campaign, always rage quit turn 4. That's fair. Okay, so we've only got... It's just got to be their general. We're going to zoom in here, and you'll see it's their general just by everything he's wearing. Yeah. We're starting to rain arrows down on their ballista. Their ballista shot at us. And they've got a clear shot. They killed 3 of my horses. Just kill the general already. I just need the general down. I'd feel so much better if I knew he was out of the way. Okay, these guys are going to need to move. No!
General is slain. We pray his death will break his men's resolve.
Oh, we lost another chunk. That hurt. That hurt. We got absolutely waxed. Absolutely waxed out of nowhere. Alright, it's time. Here they come marching their 4 spearmen down the alleyway. Oh, they busted one of our catapults. Best is Rome 1 Total War. I enjoyed all of them, honestly. I thought they were fun games. They're just fun, thought-provoking, sort of. We're going to need to pull back. We're going to get waxed by that catapult again if we're not careful. Again, welcome everybody. If you're new, thanks for coming in and checking it out. If you're a long-standing member in here just chilling with me, thank you as well. I can't complain. Super awesome to have all you guys coming in. Thank you all for coming and chilling. Okay. We're gonna rush it at this point. We're sending in our swords. Oh. No way. No way. Mother trucker. Well, that sucked. Hopefully we can get here before they fire this ballista off. If not, I'm afraid we're going to lose some swordsmen. Run! Run! Run!
My lord, our men are in command of the city. Our men are winning the battle. If we continue like this, we will smash the enemy.
Quit shooting! Quit shooting! We're just hurting ourselves. What's wrong with you? What's wrong with you? Nobody told you to shoot. Okay, there we go.
Peoples will be awed by the victory we have won.
We shot arrows. There was like 3 of them, 50 of us. Let's just shoot in that crowd. What was wrong with them? All right, we killed 110, lost 26. That's a successful city sack. We'll definitely take it. And it should pay pretty good. We gained 6,000 gold. I call it gold. It's something else, but it's gold. Yeah, we're claiming it. We got to retrain our foot soldiers. I don't have many of those. So we're going to retrain them and get them ready for the next battle. The best one is Rome 1 Total War. Like I said, I didn't play all of them. I've played my fair share, but not all. Okay, so we got merchants, we got spies. We'll have some spear people here if we need them. We've got a good army set up, so... And this army was coming in to assist, trying to slow us down from taking provinces, but obviously that did not work out. And as you can see, their army is pretty weak. So again, for those of you that have just started watching, their flag tells you how big their army is. You'll notice how that flag's got 2 different colors of gold. That darker gold coming up tells you how many troops and how strong that army is. So we're in a pretty good spot here as we're going to keep feeding our army from the south. The only reason we have armies down here to begin with is because we were part of a crusade, came down to Cairo, and then have expanded from there. So far we've done good holding our area and being able to expand a little bit. So now we can get catapults. That's good. What else do we want? Crossbow militia probably going to come into play. We're gonna need anytime you can have bows is good. One thing before I forget, Jerusalem was due for an upgrade. We're gonna lose a lot of our gold there. That hurt, but that's okay. We're in a pretty solid spot. We don't have a lot to challenge us here. Let's head back up to our northern areas. Let's not forget we had Hungary come over and attack. They got wiped out real quick. We've got 2 German armies over here. One right there that I think will come here. There was another one up in here that is missing. So I'm going to assume they're going either to Hamburg or... I said Maddenburg, but that's not really right. Whatever. Come in here. Prague is red. So those faces tell you how happy your population is with you. And as you can see, they're not too thrilled with me right now. I've got them on a high tax rate because I need every penny I can get. So let's give them something to be happy about. Small church will give us a little bit of happiness. We're going to do that, and we're gonna hold the high tax rate. We're gonna make them deal with it for just a little bit longer.
Orders, my king.
Okay.
An honor to serve, my lord.
Time to get this army rolling. We got to get back on the road conquering, so
My lord. Orders, my king.
no time to sit and wait.
My lord. Yes. Orders, my king. Yes. My lord. My lord. Yes. My lord. Orders, my king. Forming one for yes.
No, this place isn't too happy, but they'll get over it. We'll get a couple more. We'll get a couple more soldiers in there, and that'll definitely help out. Nothing really to build right now, but getting a good. Yes, this is just straight vanilla. I'm just regular. I don't have any mods or anything.
An honor, my lord.
Somewhere there is an army. I have no idea where it went,
As ordered.
which kind of annoys me. There was an army. There was a Danish army right in this area. So I got to be a little bit careful.
Set sail.
And we'll see how this goes.
Yes, my lord.
I wouldn't be opposed to adding a couple more ships to that. See, Hamburg is a great spot for us to also raise an army and move it north. But we're going to kind of see how it holds. We've got a good hold right here. So we can come down and support these provinces if needed.
Yes.
Okay, we got a rebel army.
Yes, lord. Confronting the enemy.
We've got everything we need for a siege, but we're going to hold out here.
Shall we
Even though they're
assault
not...
now?
I think we could take them in a siege. I think it would cost me too many units. I think I'd lose way too many men, and I don't like that idea. Now, I got Milan coming up from behind. They will probably go after Vienna. And we're gonna beef it up just a touch. We got what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 sets of archers for the walls. That's pretty good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We definitely got a good mix. Just enough horses. We can get out and interrupt a siege if needed. So we're in a pretty good spot. You know, I'm going to hold there. We're in a pretty good spot. I can't figure out Prague. We'll get them a little bit of love. I think more than anything, it's just okay. These sieges on my ports is a pain. And the Russians really don't have much of an army. And again, if you're just now starting to watch, let me show you real quick. As you can see, we are not favored by the Pope any at all. Matter of fact, there's a crusade against one of my provinces right now as they're coming after Cairo. Or Cairo, however you want to call it. Poland, one ally. I have one ally. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 country enemies, along with the rebels. Nobody likes me. I have no friends, one ally, and I'm pretty sure my ally really doesn't even care either, but there's my allies. Hungary, I'm at war with. So my plan is to, here soon, start sweeping south with this army. I haven't had a chance to do that because I'm fighting like on 3 fronts. I've got I've got, well, that's French, but I've got the Milan and German countries coming at from this side. I've got Denmark putting pressure from the north. Russia, who's technically neutral, but I don't trust them, setting out here to my east. And then when we come over here, I've got Egypt starting to pound down from the north. The thing is Egypt is severely weakened right now, so my plan is to knock them off the map, get them out of the way. Once they're out of the way, I can control this area down here, and then I can really worry about just minimizing my army down here, worrying about just controlling it, making it a money factory, using it to get the goods, the spices, and using it to feed my army up north that I can use to then start securing one part of the map so that I have something, some sort of area that with my back. And then we can push south, hopefully. Being able to push south would be great. It would butt us up against our allies, who I figure will turn on me when the time comes, but for now, this works. Let's go. Let's see what happens. Germany still hasn't struck. I really thought their army... Okay, their army's on the crusade. That's not good. That's not good. That's still coming for me. As predicted, we got Milan coming after Vienna.
They lay siege. If they close, finish them.
Never fails. Portugal here trying to make peace or offer me something. I'm sure it will be something ridiculous.
Greetings, noble lord.
Trade rights. Okay, I'm
I
in.
have something to discuss with you.
Yes, yes. I'm in. Can I get their map information, maybe? That's demanding. Of course it is. Screw it.
I see no
Trade
time
rights
to
is
let
better
them.
than nothing. Start getting us a little more income. Okay, we got a proven commander, skilled bureaucrat, and very loyal. This guy wants to wed one of my daughters. Sounds great. He's 30. He's loyal. Decent command. But the other thing that I like, big bonuses to income on trade. We'll put it to use. We're going to save our money. As much as I want to upgrade that, now's not the time. End of turn. We're still the number 1 overall. Okay, we got some churches up. That helps. There's our marriage celebration. Okay. I don't like this. Okay, this is going to head off against us. As you can see, Prague turned around. It was red, now it's green. Green is good. Blue is like, we're thinking about not being happy. We've been thinking about not being happy, but we'll get over it.
Honor to serve, my lord. With honor.
Where to? Set sail. Yes, my lord.
Okay. I think the other castle's up here. I think. But I'm not positive. I'm not positive. Okay.
Yes, lord.
6 more turns, jeez. It's so many turns. So much can happen in the meantime. I don't like that, but...
Talk is cheap.
talk is cheap. Yeah. Okay, we've got ballista towers here. We're going to have to make them try to break the siege. We're going to have to hope that they come after the city. That's going to be our hope. Our hope is that they come after the city. Why are we being salty? What do I need to build for you? Let's give him a priest. Town hall, that will help out there. Okay, we're in a good spot. Excuse me. Okay, this is slowly coming up. We're heading in the right direction. Caro also on the way up here. Okay. Troops. What do we have? We got to get further north. We got to be able to push north just a little bit more. We just got to get through this. You can see there's just a small line, and I'm not really worried about them as much as I am just getting through and making it work. Okay, let's go here. Here. Okay, so we're gonna train up a small little army, and we're gonna let that army start heading north, and we'll take our army out of Damascus and move it over and merge. Or we may try to double strike. We could take this big army and just move it straight north, along with this one straight north, and try to smash 2 towns at once. In doing that, I'm gonna need to take and backfill. So let's. We're low on gold. We're low on gold. That's okay. All right, let's see what they do.
Whose time is up?
Let's keep building up this assassin. The better the assassin becomes, the better, just because then we can use him to hopefully knock out some generals when the time comes. And like, for example, their spy that is now moving up to one of our towns, we've got him out in the open, so it's a great time to jump on it and try to take it out before it becomes a bigger problem. Another husband. Having a bunch of daughters has come in handy. Fair fighter, loyal, talent for command, smart, social drinker, confident attacker, proving this dude is great. 22, good command, loyal. I'm in. We're bringing him to the family. Now, where are all these guys at? As you can see, we've got 3 generals sitting in one area. So I'm not real sure where that's at. Oh, it looks like they're all in Prague. That's good. That's good. We can take this. We can take these armies and move them south. That's a good thing. By the way, guys, if you're new here, you're hanging out, chilling, do me a favor, hit that follow button. Going for 250 followers. We're always gaming. Some sort of games on, whether it's balloons, Marvel, this, or whatever else we can come up with to pass time. Always trying to find ways to hang out with the people. Have some fun. All right, we did a great job. Ooh, France. Excommunicated. That's interesting. Brian's sharing the live stream, hitting that like button. Who is losing loyalty? You're stuck. You're in a city under siege. What is wrong with you? Don't be a weenbag right now.
An honor to serve, my lord. 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 An honor to serve, my lord.
We don't have enough
Honor
for
to
that.
serve, my lord. An honor to serve, my lord.
So I'm really just kind of playing around to see
An honor to serve.
how it affects the town. Brian, thank you for the 5 lightning bolts, man. I greatly appreciate that. Okay, I'm going to send this guy. He's going to go north, collect some army pieces, and I'm going to try to tear up this northern coastline. I think it makes the most sense.
Set watches. We rest here, men.
I think it's going to make the most sense. And Manenberg is going to be, or actually Hamburg, is the place to load up on an army. Okay, we're going to get that, we're going to get that, and we're going to get we're going to get that. Okay.
An
Yeah.
honor to serve, my lord.
When can we move north?
Yes. Orders, my king. Move out.
And we're going to move.
My lord. Orders, my king. Yes. Orders, my king.
So as you can see, I'm just kind of leapfrogging my armies up. Gonna kind of re-strengthen these couple towns because we're gonna take armies and shove them right up the map. All right, let's see what happens. Oof. Okay, so I forgot that they're coming for my towns. Did not see this Hungarian army make it all the way through. Okay, crap. How many archers do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yes. Move out. Orders, my king. Of course.
All right, this is about to get interesting. Okay, so next round, here's basically what's getting ready to happen. Hungary's going to put their army on me. I don't see any other Crusade army coming through yet, so I'll have a little bit of time before I have to deal with the next one. They may go after that town, and we are 5 away from them coming out and having to attack. Let's see where this goes. Melina, welcome from the short videos. Appreciate you coming in. All right, here it is. Let's see if we can defend our settlement. So they got crossbowmen, spears. We got some knights. 1, 2, 3. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4 sets of crossbowmen. Okay. To the battle map. Here we go. Let's get ready for battle. For those of you that have just started watching, you're getting ready to watch your first battle. This will be defending our castle. If you've watched before, we did attack and we sacked the town. Now we're going to look to protect our town. Some of the things we talked about earlier is going to come into play here.
Treachery! Some dog has opened our gates to the enemy. And he rotted head.
This is the worst. This is the worst. We got to move quick. No, this is not good news. Suck a duck, man. So there was a spy inside our city.
Repel the attackers. Give them steel.
because there was an enemy within our city walls, these guys basically have open gates.
Our cunning foe has reached our walls with their siege tower. We must repel the invaders.
This sucks.
God save us! The enemy have the walls! Look to our defense, or all will be lost!
Very frustrated. Let's go. This is not the ideal way to protect the city, but we're going for it. Did not have my wall up. Poor play so far. So far, absolute poor play. Alright, we've repelled their first one. Gosh dang, we're getting waxed. Okay, maybe not necessarily waxed, but definitely not how we wanted it to go.
General is no. Our men have captured the enemy general.
Their general's down.
Charge him there.
That will make a difference.
See us defeat the rest of his army.
Let's go get our general going, baby. Alright, they're starting to rout. Alright, we gotta get moving. Our troops are just so spread out.
Our men are winning the battle. If we continue like this, we will smash the enemy.
Alright, so we finally have turned this tide of battle a little bit into our favor. This started out ugly. This started out super ugly. All right, here comes our general. There was 30, there's 27, 26, 22, 21. They're routing. When they're white, when their flag starts flashing white, they're routing, they're getting out of there. We're going to pull this general back again.
The battle is very much in our favor. If we remain true
Time to
and
start
steadfast,
hunting
victory
everybody
will be
down.
ours.
This was an extremely
Our cowardly foe,
dirty,
Ra.
nasty match. They've got a spy inside our walls. We know that now. That hurt a ton. All right, we're going to try and hunt down as many of these guys as we can. We're looking to hunt down as many of these guys as we can. And our towers are just blistering these guys that are running away. Absolutely blistering them. And this is always a concern when you're chasing down enemy units. I lost one of my bodyguard to basically basically to friendly fire. Alright, we are absolutely just punching holes in them. Alright, we're going to speed this up now. Stop it! Stop getting hit by friendly fire. Alright, we've sped this up so we can clean this mess up as quickly as possible. Alright, we've almost got this one cleaned up. Weird. Discord's acting funny. So they're chasing those boys down. I don't know if I can get to him in time, but we'll try. Let him run, baby. Let him run. Alright, so we're going to end up defending this. We're going to end up defending this fairly well. Especially considering the fact that we had basically no troops or no setup when it started. There was a spy inside our group, and so when that happened, there was just nothing I could do. It was just bad news. We lost 264 men, a lot more than we should have, but they lost 588. Even with the surprise attack or the gates being open.
We gain no honor by hiding in these caves.
We're going to ransom it. We'll pick up 3,000 gold.
Deserved nothing less than death.
It won't shock me to see them come right back with another army. None at all. Sure. Need to save our gold. We're in too much of a war situation to be. You guys are gonna have to get over this feeling disrespected. These generals, they just want to go and fight. Okay, truces. Allies, Venice and Russia. Doesn't sound good for us. Sicily and Venice, okay. I don't like the way some of that is playing out, but that's okay. That's okay.
An honor to serve, my lord. Yes. Be ready to move in the morning, man.
We're going to keep moving these guys up. We keep moving them up. Hopefully we'll keep sending a good spot.
An honor to
Okay,
serve.
we're going to, again, like I said, we're going to take this army north and go across that northern coastline here. And again, welcome everybody. If you're new, you're watching, you're having a little bit of fun, do me that favor, hit that follow button. The more followers, the better. Closing in on 250, so this is a game that we normally don't play, so, but hopefully you're having fun watching, and we're getting ready to swap over, get a little bit of balloons in before we head out for the night, which we're not heading out anytime just right around the corner, but I also don't want anybody to be like, oh man, we didn't get any of the regular stuff. We'll get some of the regular stuff in here. Okay, retrain. Let's beef our army back up here. Trying to re-beef the army. They got absolutely picked apart there for a hot minute. Okay, we got ballista towers. We're going to take them. Too close to areas that may get a little bit, may get a little hot with some action there. All right, we've got our army started north. We'll pick up some troops out of there. And like I said, we're going to work down that coastline. Or if nothing else, we'll come through here and hit Milan and put some pressure back on them. Try to collapse this back on them. So maybe we can kind of circle that in and collapse it down on them. That'll kind of be my game plan here. Suck. What did I buy that I can't afford now? Okay, let's take you off the mix. You off the mix. And the reason being is I want some regular horses. I need 750. Mother truckers. Your ballistas are going to have to wait. Ballistas are going to have to wait. I've got a big siege coming, so I can't afford to not be prepared for this siege. We know this siege is coming. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 true foot teams. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. We got a decent little balance here.
An honor to serve, my lord.
I'm going to get rid of these rebels right outside my gate. Come here, what do you need?
Fighting the enemy honorably, my lord.
No.
Faith and courage have made us
I am here, not sleeping by, working on my pack, an eye on each. Hey, I appreciate it, Bernardo.
Yes.
All right, 136 men, what do we got?
Courage, soldier.
Peasants and town militia.
March to war.
Okay. Let's clear these rebels out of the way so we don't have to worry about them invading our area. And when you have rebels sitting around, it does mess with the way the general, whatever you like to call it, population looks at you. What's up, Cortez? Good to see you. Welcome back. Okay.
Await my order.
And we're going to do something a little unorthodox here. I'm going to split my my cavalry out. What? Alright, let's start this battle. So, the idea is going to be very simple. We're going to lure them in. We're going to start shooting with arrows. And then we're going to collapse. They've got militia and peasants. There's no real major firepower here, so this should be a fairly quick battle. We're going to change this to a wedge formation. Total War. Brian, thank you for the 5 more lightning bolts. Appreciate it. Okay, so our archers are starting in. They got 60 to start. Here we go. First set of arrows coming in. Okay, that hit decent. We're going to fake charge. We're going to do a fake charge here. We want to make them feel like we're going to charge them. Okay, maybe not. This may be a full-on charge.
The battle is very much in our favor. If we remain true and steadfast, victory will be ours.
No, don't shoot.
Only half the enemy's force remains. Look how our
All right, we're gonna chase them down. While they're chasing them down, I gotta grab my kiddo some milk. So give me one quick second here. I'm gonna put my archers on a long walk, just so they don't accidentally shoot any of my own guys. Give me 1 second. I'll be right back. Sorry about this.
This is a clear victory that goes to only men of great virtue and valor.
All right, we're back. So sorry about that. Had to go get the kiddo some milk. Kiddo always wins. All right, we lost no soldiers and was able to completely wipe them out, which was huge.
Strength and honor. We are victorious.
All right, let's get back in there.
Honor to serve, my lord.
We're pretty well set up. We're ready for the kill someone. You said what? I didn't say kill anyone. I said I had to get the kiddo milk. We did manage to take care of. Holy cow! There's a second hungry. Okay, so we got a Hungarian, the king, coming in for Caro, and then right behind him is another huge army.
Who is my target?
Oh,
The target, please. That's all I need.
I completely misunderstood. Yeah, apparently so. Oh man. Yeesh. That is a huge army coming through. 2,000 likes so far on the stream, by the way. Thank you guys for those of you that have done that.
Yes, Lord. An honor to serve, my lord. An honor to
Okay.
serve, my lord.
We're gonna hit this turn, see where it goes. Yep, here they come. Backup has arrived, trying to bail this guy out. We got sergeants, so we got shields, swords, peasants, swords. Okay, no archers in that group. One archer in this group. So I will say they're going to run into problems. And I only say that because we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 7 or 8 sets of archers. I think we'll be able to pick them apart a good bit before anything matters. Let's see how it goes. And then after this, we'll probably swap over and pop some balloons. Start our balloon popping session. Oh, I don't like this though. Oh, my nose itches. Okay, so there's going to be backup coming in from some direction.
The enemy are bringing in reinforcements.
All right, we're gonna let these guys go meet the reinforcements. Okay. All right, so our crossbows are firing. Yeah, we're picking them apart. Right now, it's definitely in our favor. Peasants are running. The snow makes it so hard to keep track of my troops. So hard to keep track of my troops. Can't see shit in the snow.
The
Super
enemy are
massively
badly
annoying.
blooded. They have lost half their men. Like the coward he is, strike hard and break the spirit of his army.
I have no idea where everybody's at. It's so hard to see inside this massive fog.
Our men are winning the battle. If we continue like this, we will smash the enemy. Our men have captured the enemy.
Hey, what's up, Aaliyah? Good to see you.
And see us defeat the rest of his army. are winning the battle. If we continue like this, we will smash the enemy.
If you need sleep, get some sleep. I'm not really tired. Probably been focusing a little too much here, if anything. I've definitely had my head down on this one. But I also think you should keep doing it. Hey, we're on it. We're getting ready to move into balloons and have a little fun with some balloons. General versus general. Let's see how this goes. I forgot to mention mine has backup. This is a very bloody war. Very bloody battle. Very bloody battle right now.
Our foolish general has thrown his life away, and perhaps our chances of victory will...
That's not good.
The enemy general is no true man. He flees the field of battle and abandons his men to their fate.
There's their general.
Our men are winning the battle. If we continue like this, we will, by the grace of God, our
Take him
men
down.
have slain the enemy general. Without him, his troops will lose their will to fight.
That definitely puts a hole in there. In their operation. This game is called Medieval Total War, and I play it on the computer. So this is one of the few games that I play full scale on the computer.
Only half the enemy force remain. The battle is very much in our favor. If we remain true and steadfast, victory will be ours.
At this point, we are just trying to collapse on as many of their troops as we can. This battle was a lot bloodier and a lot more lost troops than I really expected. The snow played a big factor in that. The other big factor was the way it was set up. And if I was really going to be playing this battle all the way, what I would have done is probably waited for the conditions to change just a little bit. But also, more importantly, I would have also pulled my troops out of those woods and probably placed them up on this hill. We had the matchup of archers. The archers were in our favor, so what I would have done is I would have pulled them out of the woods and instead put them up on the hill so that we could have benefited from all those archers that we had. And that would have given us a big advantage because we would have been able to mow a lot of them down before they ever made it to our troops. And that, I think, would have changed a large chunk of the tide of this battle. It looks like you've been stoned for the past few days. Is that stoned or stored? We're going to end this battle.
Civilized peoples will be all...
Finally. That was a long war.
Yeah, the Reich can meet your demand.
Tired. You know, I stay busy.
The enemy lie is defeated. We are victors.
I'm curious if we get that tower.
The enemy lie is
That's what I thought.
defeated. We are
I didn't read back in.
victors.
You're fine.
Strength, honor, and victory.
Alright. And we're going to swap over here and nugget. It looks like you've been tired for the past few days. I've had a busy, like, past couple weeks, which has worn me out, but I'll be okay. Oh, actually, if you look here at the end of the town, end of the round, we've got the #1 army, #3 on financial, #1 the rest of the way, so we've definitely made some headway. The other interesting side of this, I'm going to show you guys. Okay, so that could go up. That I find really interesting. And again, I'm not really paying attention to this because we'll start back where I saved when we come back. But is this right here. They've yet to lay siege to Cairo. I'm going to stay for about 30 more minutes because I'm tired. Hey, well, I appreciate you sticking around. He is busier than when working, go figure. It's not so much busier as much as it's just everything else going on. It feels like every day I've got something. Which is good, don't get me wrong. It's just something, non-stop it feels like. And it's not a bad thing, so I try to keep my head on right and be thankful for the situations. So... Okay. So we got to see kind of what the game plan is. And like I said, this army is going to march up and go down around. All right, let's get ready to swap. So I'm going to swap games. I don't know how clean the swap will be, but I'm going to try to make it seem real clean here. As we switch over to some balloons and finish our night out with some normal size some gaming material. So for those of you that have watched, I really appreciate it. It's been a lot of fun. For those of you that didn't enjoy, sorry. Hopefully you kind of hang around and enjoy the next run of whatever we got going on. Because I am getting ready to swap it all over to some balloons. So hang in here with me while I get this taken care of. Because this is all going to change really quick. Yeah, that worked out. Okay, cool. That worked the way I thought it would work. Give me 1 second here while I exit Medieval Total War. So give me 1 quick second. I'm not going to be able to see the chat, but if you can hang in here with me, folks, I greatly appreciate it. If you want to do me a favor, hit that follow button while we're going at it. I like the balloon game a lot. It seems like a lot of people do. It seems to be a really good, fun game just to kind of chill and relax to and watch. So, hopefully everybody can enjoy that here. And I'm just moving my screen over so I can see what I got going. Chloe, she joined the other night. She became a follower the other night whenever she came in throwing down riddles, thinking she was going to riddle me this and riddle me that like Batman and riddled her. And of course I had to come out on top with a win, even though she tried to deny it, say that it was a garbage truck, not a garbage can. I feel like, I was still right. But luckily she still hit the follow button. So welcome back, Chloe. Good to see you. Thanks for coming back and checking us out again. She's like, man, who was this guy that I followed? Oh, that was the riddle guy. Let's go see if we can riddle him again. Riddle away, Chloe. Riddle away. Gosh dang it, another farmer. We'll take it. One monkey farmer. That's what we needed. Leah's sharing the live. Thank you, Leah. Okay, let's get moving. Not all garbage cans have wheels. Stop it, Brian. You can't join her team. It doesn't work that way. ET plus kid plus bike. That was a fair answer too. Bernardo's like, what about the kid with ET? I mean, that was a flying two-wheeled thing. Ooh. We haven't really played this map. Do we play the map or do we skip the map? Let's play the map. Let's play the map. We're playing the new map. Hey, what's up, Ty? Ty saying thanks for the share. Leah. Yes, thank you very much. We really appreciate it. And all you all for coming back. Good to have everybody back around. What's up, Ty? Good to see you, broski. I don't know where I'm going to place everything, but we're going to try to figure it out. This does not look good for the farms. Okay, we got a boat. We're on a boat, baby. MSJ joining from the shorts. What's up? Good to see you, MSJ. Brian throwing down some lightning bolts. Let's get moving. Just chilling. Pretty well the same here, man. Just kind of chilling, relaxing, getting things going. Alright. I don't know anything about this map. Obviously, this guy's pushing a bunch of balloons. Bunch of balloons being pushed. Okay, we got a boat, we got lightning bolts. This looks like a setup that can go the distance. Or at least start clearing some of this map out. So we don't have choppers. Yeah, I'm on the left. Sorry, Ty. I didn't even see the question. Sorry, buddy. I am on the left. Downside is I don't know really much about this map. And on top of it, no choppers. Get those eyes a rest. You've shared and liked a million times. We're up to 6.5K on the likes. Thank you so much for all the likes. I'm going to be a little curious to see how we hold down the long-term gain on this one here. And if we can. Here comes the regenerating balloons. This is where I normally have my first problem. Looks like that's not going to change. Alright, so he's pushing a lot of balloons. And Bernardo makes a good point. Yeah, Ty, I'm always on the side that's got the squares with the prices. So the side that's got the squares, you can see my picks to choose from. That's the side that I am on. Alright, switch the title. I don't know where we're at. Yeesh. Brian, thank you for the 3 more lightning bolts. Greatly appreciated, buddy. Folks, don't forget, if you're new here, do me that favor. Hit the follow button. Join the stream. Become part of the following crew. Going for 250. We're at 241 right now. Trying to get to 250. Trying to get to 250 followers. Do me that favor. Hit that follow. Come hang out with us. Streaming almost every night, 10 p.m. Central Standard Time. It's good times. Or at least that's what, that's what I believe. Okay. I want to get a bank. Banks are just big to me because it allows us to ramp that income up so we don't have to push, and it helps us in the long game. Dude, there's our first bank. And you notice he's had to stop pushing balloons for now. He's got to beef up his defense. If not, I'm afraid it may get away from him. So, okay, so we're gonna need a wizard earlier. Alright, it looks like we got a pretty solid little hold here right now. Okay, he's really worried about his defense. At this point, you see he's starting to really throw down some defenders. We've got our first big bank, which I think is big. I think that gives us a lot of control. So many warboats. I don't have a lot of warboats up yet. Ty joining from the short stories. Looks like he's been over there watching some videos. Appreciate it, Ty. I'm being a little bit risky. I want that additional income. I think if I can get that extra income, it makes a difference. All right, here we go. Whirlwind, couldn't get enough of them. Just not enough map clearing. Not enough map clearing power. Probably should have upgraded a couple more times. That sucks. That sucks. Very tiny space, but I still feel like I played it wrong. I don't mind losing if I play it right and they just outplay me. I hate losing whenever I play it wrong. It was fun. First time map, very cool. All right, let's see how far we can go. We're gonna go for a build out that's going for the distance. This should be a build-out that should be able to go very, very far. What's up, Joe? Welcome. It's going to be a question of how much he pushes early, though. But I think I'll be able to hold it. We're going big. We're going big here. We're going to see if this works. The idea is long, super long term. Super long in-game thought process here. We'll see how many rounds we can go. I think this build should be able to go for a super long round. And this is the map to be able to do it on. It's a big map. Alright, got to get to 4,000. That's the next big point here. 4,000 bucks. Okay, we're at 33, 35, 36, 37.7. There's the big push. Alright, so he pushed some balloons. Can't say it shocks me. Nothing new there. Wasn't done it? Yeah. We're at 25.5. Got to get to 2,800. 2,800 is our next big milestone here. Okay, there's our first baby bank. Brian, thank you for the lightning bolts. Thank you for the lightning bolts, my friend. I appreciate it. By the way, we're up to 8,000 likes. 8,000 likes. No new followers. 18 diamonds. Thank you, folks, for all the donations. Thanks for the shares. Thanks for the likes. I appreciate all of it. Oh, I see the cowboy hat. Yeehaw! Let's go. Round them up. Oh, shit. Not paying attention. I didn't see anything get through. Okay, because of the way I'm building this, I may not go for the big bank right away. We may go straight to the Apache. Okay, we're going to get straight to the Apache here. Okay. Straight to the Apache, right back to a baby bank. In a good spot. Okay, let's get back to our big bank. So he pushed a bunch of white. Are those super fast? They're not super fast, and I really didn't understand why he pushed the whites, to be honest with you, Brian. Not what I probably would have pushed. If I was pushing balloons, I don't think that's what I would have been pushing. So I'm not real sure what the thought process was there. Not real sure. Not real sure. I would probably push regen, yeah. I mean, yellow pop real easy. At this point, at this stage in the game, the yellow are going to pop real easy. I would do the rainbows. I would do those rainbows probably. In his regen. So this is a little bit risky. We've only got one Apache up. We went with the second bank over everything else right now. Just in a bid to try to get some of our money going. Oh. So I wonder if I can change that. I noticed that it says interest per round. Oh, that's got on your beginning number. Okay, I want to get a second helicopter down. Just to help control everything a little bit. I really want to discourage him from having the idea of pushing balloons. And I think a second airplane in the air is a great way to do that. Because he's got to deal with his own defense at least. He's still got to have his defense. The Apache hasn't covered. Build that bank. Yeah, that's what we're kind of working on here. Okay, now we've got some extra rotors. Those razor blades. They're going to do their job. And as you can see, he's starting to struggle a whole lot more than we are. So this is slowly moving into our favor. I don't know if he can kill these big balloons. What is he waiting for? Alright, we've got 2 Apaches now. We're pretty well covered. We're in a really good spot. Alright, so let's take a look. Sniper Monkey. Allow sniper to shoot faster. Shots can pop through 4 layers of balloon. Can pop lead and frozen. I like it. Can pop through 7 layers of balloon. I like it. Erases 30 layers of balloon per shot, enough to destroy a ceramic. Sounds great. Immobilizes the Moab or whatever, which is the big balloons, for a short time. We'll take it. And now I can detect camo. We're in a really good spot. We are sitting in a really good spot now. We've got our banks rocking and rolling. We're generating some good, solid money. Snipers stopping the big balloons. So it used to be all about Phoenix, but now snipers have snuck in. Oh, well, I like it. This is again, if I'm going super long-term build, right? Like if we're building for super late game. He just lost. I'm gonna go with snipers. They're gonna do a better job of dealing with the green balloons down the big stretch. So I wasn't gonna push there no matter what, even though he pushed crazy early. I wasn't going to push no matter what. I wanted to see just how deep into the match we could go. And of course, because he spent so much time pushing early, he didn't have enough cash to build up, and his availability to keep money in the bank rolling killed him. So Lightning Link Casino Slots. Nobody cares. So yeah, he couldn't keep up at all. No, not even close. Like I said, there are some balloons that are some towers that are built for early game, some for late, and he definitely did not have any late game. Please be a wizard. It's a boat. I don't know how much I like this. Upside. This is a long map. Downside. the wizard wipes this map. I wanted a wizard for this so bad. But because I want to see what I can build for a long-term match, we had to go a different direction. Now the question is going to be, can we survive long enough to get a chopper up and stopping the madness? Okay. We'll see how this holds. That sports card guy, welcome to the stream. All right, this is going to be an interesting matchup. Every time I see a chopper in that pit, it just looks mending. I think you mean menacing, I think. But either way, yeah, it gives you a little bit of, like, feel good. I do, okay, that's what it. Just hovering, menacing. Yeah, I mean, it's like, you know, it means business. Okay, so he's added a sniper. Okay, we've got our first baby bank. We've got our first baby bank, folks. You have one by sea, one by air. I wish there was a wizard slot. Well, don't forget, we're going to have snipers. We're going to have snipers, so we'll have land, sea, and air. We're going to have snipers coming. Okay, we went big bang. Mainly because I think he's got to really start worrying a little bit about his defense. These balloons, if he doesn't, will start to get by him. And I think he knows that. He's probably got another push coming up in a couple rounds. But I definitely feel we're in a really better spot. And at this point, we know we can buy our Apache. Worst case scenario, we can buy our Apache. If we have to, we can sell and get the Apache. Chavez, what's up, Aaron? Good to see you. Mr. Aaron Chavez in the house. Aaron Chavez smashing that like button right away. I almost sold my bank. I was about to hit the sell button. Okay, I'm going to sell. We're going to Apache this up just to be safe. Alright, we're in a great spot. We're having a great night. Aaron Chavez sending the heart me along with 7 roses. Aaron, thank you for the roses. Thank you for the heart me. Greatly appreciated. Always, my friend. 29. 2 hours and 23 minutes into the stream. 2:23. Brian's sitting the heart me. Thank you, Brian. I appreciate that as well. Tahi is always at the side with... Oh, yeah, we read that earlier. That's right. The 2 a-holes. Come on. I did so much Marvel stuff. Was you playing a lot of Marvel, Brian? Caught up on a lot? Nice. I'm usually here. Yeah, you are. You're not wrong. Definitely not wrong on that. Aaron Chavez says, nice, you guys are great. Well, thanks. We really appreciate that. We try to be. Believe me, we try to be great. Sometimes I wonder about us, though. All right. We've got 2 big banks. We've got 2 big banks. Second chopper on the ground. Then I pulled Hype, Hawkeye, and Angelus. Same day 7-star. Nice. Yeah, Chavez, we're glad you've been around, man. Glad to have you around the crew. Come on, what? I don't really know. Bro, I never really know. Okay. Okay. Most pleased with the Black Widow Deadly Origin, but not who I wanted for the Titan. Nice. She's an interesting champ. She's an interesting champ. A lot of shock damage there. So this dude is lining up snipers. But the interesting side is he's lining up snipers that do drop-offs, not damage. She's basically shock fury, so she clears like a mother. Yeah, she does. Alright, matey, we're getting our pirate ship on. Yeah, we've got 3 Apaches now. Four banks, 3 Apaches, working on our 4th. Okay, 4 Apaches. I need every other champ as a dupe from the Incursion Sinistar, but Angela's cool too. Dude, Angela's a great champ. I really like her. I really like her, Brian. It's a great champ to pull. Alright, we are Pirates Life or Slide. Damn right, baby. Give me the Black Pearl and let's go. tried to be slick. Oh, they tried. Oh, they didn't. No. Yeah, they didn't try anything, I don't think. Chavez, thank you for 7 more roses. I didn't even see it, man. Thank you again, brother. I guess I'm out of room for boats. Okay. Running out of room for weapons. We got a lot of room. There's still a lot of room. A lot of room. Dude, he has got a ton of robot monkeys. We're at round 50. No, he's gonna beat me. That was a good run. That was a good fun run. As I said, Robot Monkey Man, when it really gets there, is so tough to beat. So tough. Yeah, you get those robot monkeys maxed out, man. Brian Bernardo says, not gonna lie, I called it in my head. Yeah. $50 is the weekly top. There we go. All right, let's all right, let's pick up a win. I don't know if I'll get to round 50 again. I don't know that this team is really built for like super long. We'll see. We'll see what we can do. Alright, so we know he's probably going to be pushing. He threw a Gatling gun down. Interesting. That's to show... Oh, hold on. That's to show that even 9 or 10 Apaches are not win guarantee. No, they're probably not the best. They're probably not the best long-term game tower out there. In all reality. All right. All right, we gotta get our chopper up. And I said that just because the chopper can help slow things down so much. Crashing a bit early night, great stream, bud. Hey, I appreciate it, Brian. Get you some rest. I'll see you tomorrow, and we'll talk some more. Thank you for coming in and supporting the stream, buddy. 8.7K likes. Been a fantastic run. 8.7K on the likes. multiple, I think 1,000+ views on the night, so great spot, great job overall. I don't trust him to not push camo balloons. And there they were. I just had this feeling. I was like, this dude's going to try to push camo. You better be careful. If these balloons get past, he could end up in a bad spot. The Gatling gun is great, but it can get backed up really easy. Alright, we are chipping away, chipping away. Alright. We got our first Apache up, and that's a big thing right here, so that'll buy us a lot of time. Oh, I didn't even see it. Brian with 5 GGs before he left. Thank you, Brian. I know you're already gone, but thanks for the GGs before you headed out. All right. Alright, here we go. We've got one bank up, one big bank. Alright, we're holding a pretty good spot here. We need our second bank. Second bank will make me feel a lot better. Alright, now we're in a spot where we can start affording a little bit extra. Gotta burn a Phoenix. I had to burn a Phoenix early, so hopefully we can capitalize on that. Yeesh, they got a little close. Got a little close. Now we got two Apaches. I guess I technically didn't even have to buy that upgrade. Alright, so we've got some souped up Apaches at this point. Alright. Let's see what happens here. By the way, 8.7K on likes. Thank you all so much for smashing that like. Greatly appreciate it. Okay. No. It's a win. That's another win. We'll take it, baby. Another good, solid win, man. Gotta love seeing a win. A win is always a good thing. Alright, folks. I'm probably going to play one more, I think. So, as we kind of go into this last little bit, all I ask is if you're new, you're around, you're hanging in, do me a favor, hit that follow button, man. Following means a lot to me. I'm trying to get to 250 followers. As we race, obviously, to the long-term goals of thousands, but it starts with that first step, which is 250. So if you're hanging around, you're watching, you're over here on TikTok, hit that follow. If you're watching somewhere else and you're not following the stream, follow it, like it, subscribe if you're on YouTube, whatever it is. All the help is greatly appreciated. Outside of that, smash that like, have some fun, sit back, relax, and let's see where we go from there. So. Alright, we did this map earlier. I don't want to do this map again. I'm trying to go out on a W. Okay, I'm okay with this one. We can do this one too. And we got Super Monkeys. Of all those options, I can only sit back and relax. Well, sit back, relax, have some fun, watch the chat. You know, all those good things. I figure this guy will be pushing balloons. I could be wrong, but I for some reason, I highly doubt it. Well, that'll set me back a little bit. Mad at my fat old thumb. All right. Slime Go Crazy. What's up, Slime? Welcome to the chat. And again, welcome everybody. If you're new, you're just hanging out. Thanks for coming in and watching. As you can see, we got some balloon popping going crazy. So that's what we got going right now is Balloon Tower Defense. Name of the game, don't let the balloons get to the other side of the map. And right now I'm in a pretty good spot. I've only got one defense tower. I've got another tower up there in the corner generating income that helps me buy and upgrade my towers. This is where it's going to get dicey though. And I guess technically it made it through. I mean, all right, we got our first baby bank. We've got our first baby bank. That's good. That helps generate a little bit more income every round. Again, welcome, folks. Getting close to our first big bank. There it is. Alright, now we're just waiting to get to 15,000. 15,000 will give us our first Apache, which is a huge piece of the pie for the way I play. It's in a good spot. All right, let's try something. All right, we're playing a little bit risky. You know what? I'm going to try something next time with... I think I'm going to try something a little different with next time with my Apaches, Brian, or Bernardo. I've got an interesting idea. I'm curious to see how it'll work. Welcome everybody. We are playing Balloon Tower Defense, so welcome in. Hope you're having a good afternoon, a good night, good weekend. Sit back, relax, listen to that pop, 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 as these balloons sit here and pop non-stop. And I think about grabbing some Reese's Puffs, because that sounds delicious. Alright, we're in a pretty good spot. The money's starting to add up pretty quick here. One, two, three, four. You think 5 banks, Bernardo? 5 should be plenty, right? Alright, we got 5 banks. We're in a pretty good spot. 5 banks. We're going to add up plenty of income here. Alright, so I'm trying to set up like a path of death with my Apaches. little different strategy than I normally would have. Interesting. He's super heavy on banks. Like out of nowhere, he is now super heavy on banks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 banks. Alright, started off selling some banks, it looks like. I don't know what just happened, but it's okay. Alright, this one could be a really long fight too. We're at round 42. Brent doesn't accept anything. Where did we finish, Bernardo? Where did we finish? That one was a little wild, but it worked. Was it 46? I didn't look. All right, folks. Listen, it is that time. It's closing on 1:30 my time. So I just want to tell everybody thank you for coming in, coming out, hanging out. I really appreciate it, Bernardo. Thank you as always for watching over all the channels, whether it's TikTok, Twitch, or YouTube. I know you're there, keeping an eye on things. It means a lot to me. So. I know early on we streamed a game that we really don't play a whole lot of, Medieval Total War. Looks like we had a lot of people come in. Some stuck around, some didn't. For those of you that did, thank you so much. For those of you that came back, watched balloons, thank you. Also, thank you for all the gifts. 140 diamonds tonight, 8,700 likes. That's a ton of likes, man. So thank you for those of you that take the time to smash that like over and over and over and help me out. That means a lot to me. So, again, I just appreciate it all. I will be back tomorrow ready to rock and roll all over again. Till then, take care, have fun, and as always, keep on gaming. I'm out for the night. Adios. See y'all.